All right. Did you know that working harder or picking up more shifts is not necessarily the best way to make your bar gig more lucrative? Now, I know that sounds counterintuitive because we're so used to hearing about the grind and working long hours, double shifts, and overtime, and pulling yourself up by your bootstraps. And we think that's the only way to make money in this industry. And, while those things can help, I'm going to share with you three secrets that'll revolutionize how you think about your job, how you think about your earnings, and how you think about your future in the restaurant industry. So I'm Yona. I'm a front of house expert with over 15 years of experience in some of the most high performing restaurant groups in the US. About 5 of that has been spent as a consultant. And I've trained countless owners, managers, servers, and bartenders to not just survive, but thrive in this industry. And I got into it in the beginning as a lifer for this purpose. So, what's the big idea I want to share with you today? Well, it's this: really dope service. Really dope service and high level hospitality as a culture are the key to turning any bar gig into a lucrative, fulfilling career. I know a lot of people feel like that sounds like fluff or something they just tell you to like sell you on the concept and get you to buy into working in the environment, but it's just the truth. It's not about luck, it's not about connections, it's not about working harder. It's about mastering proven principles and strategies that can elevate your performance, increase your earnings, and create lasting job security in what we know is an uncertain industry. So, being that what's set me apart as a restaurant and industry consultant is my focus on dope service, high-level hospitality. And I've condensed everything I've learned about that over the last 15 years or so into an online community called Mastery for Lifers that I created to help people like you achieve consistent success. So like I said, today I'm going to share with you 3 secrets about how you can start implementing these principles and start seeing real results today. So understood thing and or secret number 1, service psychology. When you understand service psychology and the psychology, the mind states that are at play when you're selling, because that's what you're doing when you're talking to a table, can really skyrocket your tips just by skyrocketing the nature of your service. So the big idea here is understanding what guests want before they ask for it turns having dinner into having an experience. If you can enter the frame, if you can enter the psychology, enter the spirit, so to speak, which involves a certain amount of like selflessness, you can make something that was once benign become therapeutic. Now, the reason this is important because most bartenders and servers think they're already doing great service just by being friendly and knowledgeable. But the truth is, high-level service is about one thing. It's about providing genuine, authentic care for those who choose to dine with us. They could have chose to have a drink anywhere. They could have chose to have dinner anywhere, and they chose you. So the best thing you can do is to pretend or that you're an actor. Be an actor playing a host in their own home. One of the best ways to do this is just attention to detail, paying enough attention that we can understand our guests at an almost instinctual level. What if someone explained to you in training the intersection of sales and service psychology? So secret number 2, consistency is the foundation of a lucrative front of house career. The main thing to understand here is that systems create consistency. And consistency builds trust, not just with your guests, but also with your team. This means your guests come back more often, your managers and teammates are going to value you more because they trust you more, and you have a better chance of growing in your career as opposed to getting frustrated and burnt out and thinking working in the industry sucks, et cetera, et cetera. What if someone could show you simple, repeatable steps and systems for drink design, service delivery, upselling, etc., things that can make your job easier and make your earnings more predictable? Now, secret number 3, community. Community is key, not just in your success as a server, but also as a restaurant. Community is key to staying afloat in this industry. The main thing to understand here is that learning from other like-minded professionals can fast-track your growth and help you avoid the common pitfalls. An example of this is what we call modeling, where you model the success of the most effective server or bartender in your bar or restaurant. This is why your most successful server is often chosen to be the trainer or the bar captain or service captain, et cetera, et cetera. Now, the best restaurants or restaurant workers thrive when they are what I call actively cemented in their communities. You make yourself integral by really being a community member. This works not just on an individual level, but also on a business level. This is key because so many bartenders, servers, and restaurants try to go it alone and wind up getting frustrated, burnt out, and then quitting and never realizing their potential. So what if you had access to a 24-hour support network that was literally designed to help you overcome challenges and achieve your goals? So as you can tell, I'm going somewhere with this. And here's the deal. What you've been waiting for. As I said, I want to give you a gift. And as a matter of fact, I want to give you 3 free gifts as an outright blatant bribe to get you into Mastery for Lifers today. These gifts are designed to make an immediate impact on your wallet and your career. So gift number 1, Mastering the Mindset. It's a ebook and associated live training that teaches you the psychological principles behind high-level hospitality. So you can learn how award-winning restaurants sell more and sell better, and you can either implement yourself or maybe train your staff to upsell naturally while delivering unforgettable, guest-driven experiences. Gift number 2, Dope Drink Design ebook. So you can think of this kind of as part 2 of the free 1 through 25 craft classic cocktails resource. If you got that when I had that post up on my page. It's a 32-page guide to crafting consistently amazing drinks. It includes 25 additional, that's 50 total, core craft cocktail recipes that you can use templates. And you're going to discover one simple trick that I use to create unique seasonal drinks on repeat and in ease. Type of drinks I've put on menus for concepts I've consulted for, as well as menus for concepts that I worked at that went on to win awards, get news, recognition, media coverage, et cetera, et cetera. Now, gift number 3 is my sequence of service workshop. So you can kind of consider this as part 2 to gift number 1. I'm going to take where in the first one I told you about the psychology of the sales, the sales psychology that's going on in the guest interaction. And in this one, I'm going to show you step by step how you go through a full service beginning to end, and how to maximize that. You're going to learn my system for automating excellence, as I call it, and how you can do that at any restaurant type, whether it's a dive bar, whether it's Waffle House, or whether it's a Michelin star restaurant. You're going to learn how to gain a seemingly psychic connection to your table of sections. Now, at this point, I know what you're probably thinking. You're thinking, this sounds like an online course. Those are always overwhelming and or they don't work, blah, blah, blah. Well, the tricky thing is that you're right. Most programs and online courses give you a whole bunch of just random information, but no implementation, no real support, and no accountability. Mastery for Lifers was literally designed to solve that as a problem. So let me tell you about what I've created for you. I've developed a system and community that empowers you to learn psychological principles for better service, design consistently amazing drinks with ease, turn your bar gig into a sustainable, high-paying career, as well as it comes complete with a massive library of actionable restaurant resources that you can always use and have access to peruse at your own leisure. And what makes it so special is it's not just a course. It's a community mentorship program. No course overwhelm, no, endless modules, just short, sweet trainings and live Q&A to help you get it. Now, what this is going to do for you, what you're going to see it do in your business and in your bottom line is it's going to help you retain your best customers. It's going to help you be instrumental in retaining coworkers. It's going to boost your sales and tip average and overall earnings. It's going to provide you with a clear roadmap for growth in our industry so you can be an industry lifer if you choose to. And it's going to enable you to eventually open your own business, whether that's your own restaurant concept by virtue of the knowledge added to applique, or if you want to go the barpreneur route and, become a mobile and events bartender or a consultant yourself. The other thing is our community is gamified. So helping your fellow members also helps you. You receive points and you even are going to get certain freebies and rewards and incentives for whoever's the most helpful in given time periods, probably month to month. So just as someone who spent over a decade helping owners and implementing things like these for other bartenders and servers, I've seen firsthand how transformative these strategies can be. So trust me, it's not just fluff for the investors, it actually works. So if this sounds good to you, here's what you'll do next to take part. Click the link below to join Mastery for Lifers today for just $27 a month. When you join, you get access to Mastering the Mindset as a training. That's a whole ebook that's $27. You get the Dope Drink Design ebook. That's a whole ebook that's $27. And you get the Secrets of Service workshop, which technically all those two things together in a training environment as a consultant would be worth, $3,000 to $5,000 on their own. But keep in mind, you don't want to wait. This launch price cannot last forever. As demand grows, the cost of joining this exclusive community is going to go up because I'm going to be adding value month after month after month. So if you're tired of endless hustle, you're tired of never-ending online courses, you're tired of, consultants who are too big for their britches and don't have any actionable, applicable knowledge, and you're ready to get a proven plan to make your bar gig not only lucrative but fun, this right here is your chance. Click the link below now to join Master for Lifers while it's still available so you can lock in the special price. We're always going to be here to support you. I'm always going to be here to support you, and I can't wait to help you to achieve amazing results. See you on the inside.